Hello everybody, this is Lauren Hawaii. I thought I would show you some things I made a little week or two ago. The Snippet rolls. And I have made them over the years, but not too often, but somehow I had the urge in the last month. So I did make some. This one, they're both the Snippet rolls I'm going to show you, by the way, are 25 inches long. This particular one is presented on an antique wooden spool, and I just threaded old seam binding through it like that so that it will tie. And I'm just going to show you here how it looks. It's got all kinds of old textiles. I have beading from an old dress, words, trinkets, appliques of lace, rosettes, guipure, more trinkets. There's a little wheelbarrow there, and then more words. And I have just one staple onto this old wooden spool, and of course if anyone would like to use it, they just need to undo the staple. Very easy. So that wraps. That just wraps like so. And then, as I say, it ties with this old crinkled seam binding. I dyed it in some tea, my cup of tea. So that's one. The other one comes in its own little container bag, and this one comes in a bag like this, made with old linens, with some old flowers. I put some appliques, just whatever I found. I found a little piece of silk ribbon, made a kind of a knotted bow. And this was actually an old pillowcase with beautiful stitching around the top of it, and I bought that in a flea market in France years and years and years ago, and it ties closed with that. The Snippet roll, I'll start at this end. The Snippet roll is similar to the other in a way, perhaps a little wider. It has all kinds of leaves and pearls, measuring tape. I stamped these images and actually embossed those. I was trying out some embossing. And an old verdigris key, buttons. This is buttons, an antique button. Oh gosh, I hope I didn't get off camera. Pearl trim, and a button here, and it fastens, when it's wound up, it fastens with this elastic loop. At the end is my pride and joy. It's a Milagro from Guatemala, and I bought it there myself about 40 years ago. You know, that's silver, and I had a guide when I was there, and he told me some of the story, which I probably have forgotten some of it. But anyway, they were trinkets representing different parts of the body that may be in pain or needed healing. And so when you went to church, you would take the milagro that represented whatever was ailing you. This particular one is a heart, and it is silver, completely solid silver. So obviously the person would take that to church and pray for someone's heart, or their own heart. So that's that one. So I'll just pull it out again, see if I can get it in camera more. There it is. And the way I put it together is I take this end and I just really wrap it, and then it fastens with this button. So there it is. They're so pretty. They look nice just draped across a wall like a, you know, like a banner or something. I think they'd be pretty on a Christmas tree myself. Anyway, this one goes in this bag, and then this one is on this antique wooden spool, and it ties up with the ribbon. So those are there, and I do hope I got those in camera. It's a little tricky here. Thanks very much. Enjoy your day. This is Lila in Hawaii. Goodbye now.